Salut à tous, c'est Nasty. Holy shit, ça y est, j'ai enfin terminé cette vidéo. C'est incroyable le temps que j'ai passé, je suis occupé dessus depuis dimanche. Là, on est jeudi soir. J'ai travaillé environ entre 5 et 6 heures par jour là-dessus. Je vous raconte pas, je suis complètement défoncé. J'espère que ça vous plaira. Je me suis éclaté à le faire. En revanche, vous allez voir, c'est bourré d'infos ultra importantes. On va passer par juste une petite timeline de là où Star Citizen en était il y a 2 ou 3 ans jusqu'à maintenant. Je trouve ça assez intéressant de voir l'évolution de la chose. On va ensuite passer dans les différents bureaux de développement. Vous allez voir des interviews où ils vont montrer des nouveaux éléments, pas mal de nouvelles images qu'on n'avait jamais vues avant, notamment sur le Mobiglass qui est super intéressant. C'est l'espèce de téléphone portable du futur qui vous suivra partout, avec lesquels vous pourrez faire vos achats, vérifier votre vaisseau, voir un petit peu le statut de votre perso, checker vos cargos, etc. Enfin, vous allez voir, c'est vraiment intéressant. On passe par les gars de la plateforme web aussi, dans les bureaux d'Austin avec les vaisseaux. Vous allez voir, c'est vraiment intéressant. Ensuite, on verra une nouvelle pub pour un de leurs vaisseaux, le Cutlass. Vraiment amusante cette pub, j'ai beaucoup aimé. Un nouveau vaisseau, le 890 Jump. Je vous en ferai un voice-over, je vous parlerai du vaisseau parce que j'ai trouvé que la présentation était moins bien que le reste. Et alors on verra pour la première fois une planète. On verra un vaisseau atterrir sur une planète et vous verrez enfin un environnement. C'est super bluffant, moi j'ai vraiment été éclaté de voir ça. Vraiment pas mal. Donc voilà, je vous laisse avec la traduction pratiquement, je dirais, j'ai dû traduire 80% du live stream de la Citizencon. Vous allez voir, c'est vraiment super cool. J'espère que la vidéo vous plaira. Elle est en 3 parties, mais je vais poster les 3 parties en même temps. Et on se retrouve pour une prochaine vidéo. Ciao à tous.
My name is Chris Roberts, and I would like to build a universe with you.
Welcome to the stage, Chris Roberts.
Good morning, everyone. So I'm going to build a universe. I'm going to do a PC game like the old Winkman as I did, which was if you've got a great PC, this is really going to show it off. You're not going to be able to get this experience anywhere else. I'm hoping that a lot of you want to be in this universe, because I do, and I want to play this game. Apparently, our site is having millions of hits and is overloaded, so everyone out there, please be patient. Okay, $6,222,353. Woo! Everybody?
New office. Check it out. We're moving this Saturday, actually.
Few months that's going to become much bigger. So in here is my office, and the idea is to try and have an open work environment so everyone can communicate.
We are about to test the live client for the Hangar module.
Here we go. Signing in.
Control, you read me. Mission Control, you read me. Commander Roberts, Station Command, Foundry 42, come in.
It's a module that will allow you to create your own branded group identity on the website called an organization.
We are really the first game of this scope or this level that is 100% funded and backed by the people that love this kind of game and want to play this kind of game.
Why don't you take a look at what you've done for us? Take a look at where we are now. I feel like the head of the table. Pass the butter, please. Here right now is we've got these new tables here. This is the programming pit.
Look at that. It smells beautiful too. New.
That new car smell. Pit there. We got 6 desks down the middle. We're putting another pods of 4 here, so we'll be able to have plenty of artists here to build those beautiful ships we have to make.
The space, as you can see, it's in lovely disarray. There's stuff on the floor and everywhere. Guys, so here are the bunch more guys already joining us. We have more joining us as well, but we're well into production.
Somebody needs to make sure that feature works.
What is that?
Oh wait, hang on, it's coming up.
Do you see what's on Travis's screen?
Whoa!
A deadline where you start to see all of these different systems getting pushed together, and it starts coming together right in front of your eyes, and the rate at which it's coming together starts to accelerate and accelerate and accelerate, but you still have that hard and fast deadline, and so you're hoping that knee of the curve is fast enough to get you to where you want to be when you actually have to be there. That's probably the most scary part, is seeing it all come together and wondering, oh my God, is it fast enough?
Who's gonna kill me? No.
Hi, I'm Sandy Gardner. 24 teams begin a journey to become part of video gaming history.
The level of animation and detail and figuring out how things fold up and how they fit in and how they work was really impressive.
The exterior is just beautiful. I think it's my favorite ship of the competition.
The winner is 4 Horsemen.
But your guys' ship is so good that it kind of pushes our own internal artists, and they have to step it up and compete. So, well done, guys.
Hey everybody, welcome to Wingman's Hangar, the final episode. We're now transferring the show to a community show out in Los Angeles. All right, guys, well, that's kind of it. This is episode 72 at the final Wingman's Hangar. So, where are we gonna see him? In the verse.
First, I'm joined by a very special guest, Mr. William Lewis. Introduce yourself.
I'm James Pugh.
Round. I see them turn around plenty of times. Didn't dodge that one.
I did not. Good morning. Welcome back to Bug Smashers. Put vodka in here.
Thank you everybody for coming, and thank you to everybody who's online. Chris Roberts.
Hey guys! Last year we had an amazing Gamescom. There was about 1,000 people, and it was completely an overwhelming experience. This is even bigger, so I think it's a little more overwhelming. And now, the other thing we got is 2 new game modes. So, we got Vandal Swarm Co-op. So, the other big mode we're doing is the Murray Cup Racing. So it's a whole racing game mode. we have something else that we're going to show you, which is the multi-crew sort of ship combat. So we're going to do a little demo. It's part of what we're working on. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to have on multi-crew.
This, my friends, is going to be good.
Hey everyone, welcome to Santa Monica. This is 3rd Street Promenade and it's where our Los Angeles development studio is, so just come with me and I'll show you inside. Okay, this is our fancy Santa Monica abode, so come in with me. There we go. All right, this is where everyone comes to get caffeined up, but this is where we do a huge amount of meetings. Then up here is where the development area is. Here is the sort of main development area. This is where most of the engineers in LA and designers are based in production. Over here we have the cinematic section. So this is John and Chris working on something that you're going to see. And in here is where the universe is created. Here is our sort of ship center. It's our concept section over here. Francesca, who's our willful HR person. Here's our community section. We're editing in here, and here's Ben at his desk. I will let you guys listen to some other guys here at the Santa Monica offices, tell you about what we did last year and what we are going to be doing next year.
Hi, I'm Alex Mayberry, executive producer on Star Citizen. I've been focusing on working with all the studios around Cloud Imperium to get them moving forward on all the other modules of the game.
Travis Day. I'm the producer at Cloud Imperium Games. On the game side, I've been focusing predominantly on Arena Commander, the ship pipeline, the items and components pipeline, as well as the FPS.
Hi, I'm Sandy Gardner. I'm the VP of Marketing. The past year, I have been doing all the marketing. I also oversee the customer service, which has been going really well.
I'm Paul Reindel, and I'm the lead engineer here in LA. This year, I worked on gameplay needs we're doing here in LA, but also big picture plannings for the persistent universe.
My name is Forrest Steffen, lead technical artist at Cloud Imperium Games. This past year, we've been working on building all the tech necessary to create Star Citizen. Everything from what level the designers need to do in the engine, what world builders need to do, what artists need to make the art, functionality, gameplay.
I'm Dan Tracy, I'm lead technical designer, and I'm Bug Smasher's troll. The latest stuff that we've been working on actually is the legacy variant, so we wanted to actually pull in all of the setups of the Hornets, the 300 series, and the Auroras.
Mark Abent, Supreme Bug Smasher. So this year I've been working on bugs, and more bugs.
Hi, I'm Gurmukh Basin, and I'm a concept artist. I've been working on quite a few ships. Now I'm currently working on the Carrack.
I'm Dave Heddick, I'm lead writer.
For the past year, I've been working on a lot of Squadron 42 stuff.
I'm Ben Lesnick, I'm game designer and senior community manager.
For the past year, well, 2 years really, I've been working on building Star Citizen's community.
I'm Zan Bien, I'm the HUD and user interface designer. So in the past year, I've been working on art for the ship HUD and user interface.
The accomplishment I'm most proud of really is putting a lot of process in place, getting roadmaps in place, making a lot of progress on all the different modules.
The release of Arena Commander was really big for us. This is something we've been working on since the inception of the studio. It felt really good to get at least the first iterations out there. There's just been a really good feeling to have that out live to the community. It's something we really wanted to give to everybody.
The thing I'm most proud of, the multi-crew ship working with the physical world inside the ship and walking around while the ship is flying and using the turret, and that was pretty cool.
I guess I'm just proud of how far we've come in 2 years with such an awesome community.
I think the thing that I'm most proud of is how all of the modules are actually coming together. It's quite exciting. I'm very proud of this team.
If there was one thing that I was most proud of, it's getting a game that people can play, to get dogfighting. People can now race their ships. Our characters are basically these ships that are by far the most complicated assets that I've ever worked on in a game. And to be able to see all of that actually working in the game is pretty impressive. And it's definitely something to be proud of.
We had this weird bug where when you get into a cockpit, multiplayer only, the player could stand up randomly. It was a very annoying but fulfilling bug to fix.
The one that stands out the most to me is the Constellation Phoenix. The community seems to love it, and I'm definitely very proud of that.
It's sort of the whole thing, seeing it from the inside out. It's just been, it's been incredible.
So I guess what I'd be most proud of is the fact that we kind of separated out all of our information into modular components, and this will allow us to easily iterate on the user interface going forward.
So this will probably be a bit of a transition year for us, where we move from working on what at the time was the flagship product of Arena Commander and really focusing on getting that out there, to more of a supporting role. As the Persistent Universe, FPS, and Squadron 42 and social modules start to roll out of the factory, we need to make sure that we are supporting them with the features that they need at the times that they need them.
So for the next year, my team here in LA will still focus on getting all the flight characteristics, getting the whole missile and radar system running, and all the other fun gameplay features we want to have in our dogfight scenarios.
There is going to be a lot happening this next year. We are looking at esports competition, a webisode series. Squadron 42 is going to come online, which I'm really excited about.
The things that we'll be contributing to most this year, and will be one of the funnest challenges and the big payoffs, is to finally have multi-crew ships. Finally get that moment to play with your friends in the same ship, I think is going to be pretty great.
What we're contributing here from LA is all the core mechanics for all the dogfighting. That ties in heavily with every other section of the game, so even the stuff with the FPS and how we're doing the troop deployments, you guys will be seeing quite a lot with how we tie in the shipboarding mechanics with the dogfight aspects, and then how that seamlessly transitions into first person.
The thing I'm most excited about working on, in fact, which I'm working right now on with Dan Tracy, is signatures. They cover everything from how our items generate signatures for balance, to how missiles track onto things, to how your radar sees things.
I concept all the ships that we do in-house. At the moment, I'm definitely very excited for the Carrack. It's turning out really cool.
In the next year, we're going to be doubling down on communication, just keeping you informed about the game, what's coming through around the verse, through the forums, through comm links, every way we can.
What I'm going to be contributing to Star Citizen kind of the next year, improving the immersion of your cockpits. All the cockpits are going to be fully functional and kind of this sophisticated piece of software that just feels alive.
The fact that we have players backing us and the ability to be open with our development and be transparent about what we're doing is really unique.
So knowing that all the backers are always like watching our progress, it's kind of scary, but on the other hand, it also like pushes very hard.
It makes you push yourself to a higher level of excellence, because the only people you're answering to are the players that you want to play your game. And it's really a lot of fun to be able to share our work in real time.
Just makes you kind of want to work harder and make sure that what you're doing is going to be fun for people to play and look as cool as it possibly can.
Having hundreds of thousands of fans be able to see the development process is a bit bewildering. However, I watch a lot of people play on Twitch, so I'm actually watching you guys also. So
I'm hoping that most of our community like what we do, and we certainly appreciate you guys.
It's amazing to be able to contribute directly to our audience that loves our game.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that quick insight into what some of the people here have been working on last year, what they're looking forward to working on this coming year, and what they found the most challenging and interesting about working on Star Citizen. It never ceases to surprise and amaze me. I mean, we're building this hugely ambitious game, and just the dynamic of doing it in such an open method and having such interesting and great feedback from everyone, and the potential to sort of flesh it out and detail it to a level that you normally wouldn't get to do is the most fun and enjoyable experience I've ever had making any game. And I can't wait till you guys get to run around and fly and explore the full universe, because all the elements that I can see sort of in various stages of production are all going to come together into this holistic, immersive world to adventure around in. And I think it's going to be an experience unlike any other. Anyway, thank you for your time, thank you for your support, and well, see you in the verse.
Hi, I'm Aaron Roberts. I'm the studio director. We've been really hammering away on Squadron 42, as well as focusing on a bunch of the pipelines in terms of how we do the characters, how we get the ships working.
I'm Nick Elms, creative director.
I'm Luke Presley. I'm a designer. Been working on things like lobbies, leaderboards, game modes, new game mechanics.
I'm Paul Jones. I'm the art director.
Hi, I'm Ian, and I'm lead environment artist. We've done Arena Commander, we've done Broken Moon, Dying Star, Squadron 42. You know, we're just working like crazy on missions 1 to 10.
Hi, I'm Bjorn Townsend. I'm lead vehicle artist.
I'm Jay Malhotra. I'm one of the artists on the vehicle team.
At the moment, we're mainly focusing on the Gladius, Gladiator, Retaliator, as well as a couple of cap ships. I'd say the thing I'm most proud of is the Vandal Swarm co-op mode.
Yeah, you pull that together in a day.
Yeah, we managed to take the single player version and turn it into the co-op. We had nothing one morning, and then by the evening, there was 4 of us playing.
A lot of noise from that side of the room.
It was the most fun we've had.
Just clicked.
Yeah, it just worked.
From what we've accomplished this year, I'm personally most proud of getting levels out to you guys. I mean, these levels are so big. So what we're showing now is Shubin's facility called Archon. Now, Shubin Interstellar is a corporation, a mining corporation. The facility that you can see is the Archon. Now, this thing is big, like 6 kilometers big. And currently it's in its grey box phase. So you're seeing full mesh detail, no textures or shaders. Just the physical act of making these levels was initially so hard because the CryEngine was custom built for small environments. And we had to render out big space scenes. That's a big achievement.
For me, it's got to be the fact that we're trying to achieve something pretty special. We're aiming so high in terms of visual fidelity, in terms of what we want the player to sort of feel and be evoked in the gameplay that they've got. It's quite the challenge, but at the same time, when you're faced with a challenge, it's something you kind of have to sort of endure and get through, because at the end of the day, we're going to provide an experience that's just going to blow people away.
Going forward, loads to do. The big one for us is Squadron 42. We're looking to have the vertical slice working for the end of this year, and then of course next year we plan to release the first chapter of Squadron 42 for you guys.
This coming year is going to be a real busy year.
Squadron 42. As much time as we can put into it, we've got to get that mission 1 to 10 out.
We will cram in as much detail, fidelity, finesse.
I mean, what we got planned for Squadron 42, it's such a high vision. You know, we're doing everything we can to deliver that.
We're going to totally knock it out of the park.
One of the things that we're most excited about adding imminently to Star Citizen is the emissions gameplay and the missile gameplay.
Yeah, we're going to be exposing the power management to the player so that he can now turn off certain parts of his systems or completely.
Yep.
And,
go cold.
Yeah, go cold. Turn off his engines, cool down, and hide behind asteroids and appear to all radar like
debris.
Space debris.
Yeah. There's a lot of gameplay that we're planning around that.
One of the larger teams we work with are actually guys at Moon Collider who've been doing a lot of the AI work for us. So you remember all the space combat stuff they've been working on, which has been really cool in the last year, and you've seen from them in the past. But now they're actually not only improving the space combat, but also they're starting to work on a bunch of stuff for the persistent universe and basically for Squadron 42 to bring the actual characters and the AI and the people to life in the game.
It's been a really exciting year in the development of Kythera. We started with dogfighting.
At the very beginning of the year, we did have basic dogfighting working, but it was only AI versus AI. It wasn't until later on that you could actually start flying ships as a player, and at that point we had to really tune the AI and start making it fun. And this finally accumulated in the release of Arena Commander, in particular the Vanderswarm game mode, which is all about playing against AI. And we're really proud of that. It's the first time that Kythera is actually in use in a game by hundreds of thousands of people.
Yeah, so it really reassures us that what we're doing is the right stuff.
So one of the really interesting things they're working on right now is what we call smart objects. And smart objects are basically places and locations that we basically design can put down, which the AI or the characters in the game will interact with. So a character will know, or an AI will know where to go to sit down, will know where to go to serve someone, will know where to go if he's buying something. So when you're going through the game, you actually see a living, breathing environment, which is what we really want to create with the persistent universe. And also, all this kind of stuff will run through Squadron 42 as well. So when you're on a capital ship and you're going through life on that capital ship, you'll see people actually performing tasks and doing interesting things.
So some of our future plans over the next year.
We're going to be working on some of the basics of the PU, looking at the AIs interacting with other objects within the world.
Yeah, giving them a schedule, and so they're going to have a whole heap of things that they'll do. You can watch them and they'll seem like they're intelligent, and it's part of a living world.
Also making flight more advanced.
We've got the dogfighting AI with single ships at the moment, but when the multi-crew ships come in and when the capital ships come in, we want to start controlling those and controlling different aspects of those.
Yeah, so really groups of AI working together to coordinate a larger ship.
It's pretty crazy the fact that there's probably literally hundreds of thousands of people looking at our work, following it, and just
every day.
Literally almost every day we'll look in the forums and there'll be stuff. It's great, like it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's very open, very honest.
I read the forums all the time, and their feedback and opinions they have on there are just fantastic. I mean, they actually affect the way I design things.
The feedback's phenomenal, and that's what Arena Commander's about. You know, we get something out there.
See how it goes. We can do that in this game. We can actually put it out there and get their feedback and
stuff
then
they like,
work on
stuff
that.
they hate.
Yeah.
We take it on board.
Yeah, it's not like releasing a final thing and just saying, no, you're stuck with that.
We've never worked on a game like that,
No.
and it makes me come to work, every day.
Every month, every couple of months, your work's out there and you get that direct feedback. So you can actually tailor, your processes. It's quite an organic process.
And then we brought in talented people. And now the whole team is the quality level is just growing and growing and growing, higher and higher. And I think the fans can see this, and that that's what I really like, is that I think they're sort of really appreciating where we're coming from. Strive to build the best damn space game in the world. And I think we're well on our way.
So all in all, a massive year last year. We plan to have a bigger one this year coming, and I'm glad you guys with us along for the ride.